What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Discovering Nicole. Today I want to talk to you guys about the unfortunate passing of Taylor Hawkins from the Foo Fighters. We don't know that he passed away from a drug overdose or anything like that. We do know that he had a past history of substance abuse and that there was some substances present in his urine, benzos, opiates, some antidepressants, and a couple other things. I'm not really sure everything. But what I want to talk about is how, when we have a long history of abusing drugs and alcohol and we get up there in age, anything can happen. He was complaining of chest pain, and he also had an enlarged heart. But he had talked about that on an interview previously, like maybe a couple of years ago. So he was already not diagnosed with that. Now, I know for me, I'm a 40-year-old woman who was abusing methamphetamine, cocaine, benzos, alcohol, anything I could get my hands on. And so now that I'm getting up there, I'm 40, I'm starting to see that my body doesn't bounce back like it used to, if you know what I'm saying. And so I have to get to the doctor and get regular checkups and get my heart and my blood pressure and all that stuff checked. I recently went to the doctor, and the last 2 times I have went, my blood pressure has been elevated, and it has me so worried. And so I have been working really hard on changing my diet and keeping a food journal, so that way next time I go to see my doctor, we can talk about that. When we use substances for a period of time, any period of time, it's going to take a toll on our body. And it's unfortunate, all the wonderful musicians we are losing in the past couple of years. It just seems like one after another. With the opioid epidemic and the pain patients that are being denied their medication, there's so many things going on in the world that people are turning to substances. I used to think that the reason why people use drugs was because I just wanted to, or at least I thought that about myself. I thought I was young. I was 17. I wanted to use drugs. I was experimenting. But, now that I've been sober for a while and I have really started to dig deep within myself, I realized that I didn't use drugs just because I wanted to or because I was trying to be cool. I used drugs because I was hurting on the inside, because I was broken and I felt like there was no other way out. And I feel like a lot of people are going through that same feeling right now. The passing of Taylor made me want to come on here and touch base with you guys on YouTube and just connect with you guys, because I don't get to do that much like I used to anymore. And I want y'all to understand that I know that times are tough right now. Believe me, I'm feeling it too. But we are all in this together, and you are not alone. I've recently just really got hit hard with the realization that I have to get healthy, or else I'm not going to be around till I'm 50 years old like Taylor was. I won't make it to 50. I won't make it another 10 years if I continue on the journey that I am with my health. And so I have been walking you guys for 4 days now in a row, and I know some of you guys are going to laugh. You're going to be like, ah, 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 ah. I know you're going to laugh at me, and you're going to make fun, and you're going to think it's like, oh, whatever, Nicole. It's a big deal to me. It's a big deal to me because I'm staying consistent. I'm also staying consistent with my diet. I wanted to share that with you guys. Today I had Raisin Bran for breakfast. I had half of a Subway sandwich for lunch. Well, lunch dinner. Some carrots and a little pudding cup for something sweet, for a grand total of 1,340 calories. And so I'm trying to stay under 1,500 calories, but I want to start taking better care of my body. I don't want to, leave my son, and I don't want to pass away early because of all the damage I did to my body and my heart and my internal organs, And so I saw Dr. B's video talking about Taylor, and a lot of it was talking about, the effect that long-term drug abuse can have on your body and your heart, and then the multiple medications that were present in his urine. And so it got me to thinking about how I need to take better care of myself. Also, I saw some comments of some people talking about that he smokes cigarettes all the time. That also has a huge part in this. I smoked cigarettes from the time I was 17 till the time I was 33. I have been quit from cigarettes for almost 7 years now. Wow, that's a long ass time. Almost 5 years. 2018. I was about to say, I hadn't been quit the whole time. That's still a long ass time. Cigarettes have such a bad effect on your heart and your body, you guys. When I tell you guys, if you're smoking cigarettes, please try to get that under control and try to quit. My grandmother died of cancer. She smoked since she was 15 years old, and she died at 87. I know she had a long life, but her body was eaten up with cancer all throughout her body. And my dad had to be there, and she was begging him to hit her in the head with a hammer because that's how much pain she was in on her deathbed. So cigarettes also, if you guys are struggling with trying to quit cigarettes, you can reach out to me, honey. I'll tell you what I did and how it saved my life. I got on Wellbutrin, and one day I was smoking a cigarette, and it was like, it didn't even taste the same. It didn't even make me, I was like, I don't even want this anymore. And then what really put the nail in the coffin was my child. We were downstairs in the garage, and Nate picked up a cigarette butt off the ground. He was 2 or 3 years old. And he said, "Mommy, look, I'm smoking." And that right there made me think, oh my God, I have to make a change. And so I know it might be a little late. I'm 40 years old to start making changes, right? But maybe I can get this all changed and get myself back healthy before it is too late. So I really just wanted to come on here and, rest in peace, Taylor, and talk to you guys about, our physical health and how important it is for us to all make sure we're getting our checkups. Men, get your prostates and all that stuff checked. Women, make sure you're getting your boobies smashed and your OBGYN appointments. I have got all these things scheduled for this year, you guys. I am finally stepping out of fear and getting my boobies smashed, getting my OBGYN appointment checked, everything. Also, I am trying to find a doctor that will help diagnose me or give me a test for ADD/ADHD. I have been struggling so much since I got sober with just motivation, focus, energy, staying on one topic, as you can probably see from my videos. And you guys, when I tell you, it's the hardest thing to get any kind of doctor here in Arkansas to even help me, to even see me as a patient, because I have a past history of drug addiction. When I went to see my doctor, I went to his office and I begged him, and I left with more Wellbutrin. I wasn't happy, so I made an appointment for the next week and went back and begged him. And he promised me he would give me a referral to a psychiatrist. Well, guess what, honey? I'm still waiting on that referral. And another thing, I signed up for Cerebral, the online doctor that can help you with ADD or ADHD or any kind of mental health. I was so happy. The doctor was so amazing. She was like, yeah, I can definitely help you with that. But then guess what? Because I live in Arkansas, she can't treat me. There's certain states that they cannot prescribe the medications that they need to prescribe to me for that disability, for that mental illness, that they can't prescribe it to people in Arkansas. And I was like, I was just about to get help for my ADD that I believe I truly have, right? And boop, gone. So I paid out of pocket for that, and then I was able to cancel, the subscription. But I was so hopeful. Then my friend called me, and she told me she was able to see a doctor through a telemedicine website called Done, DONE. and she was able to get help for her mental illness. And guess what? They don't help people in Arkansas. So you guys, if any of you guys know any telehealth doctors that will see me in the state of Arkansas that will help me with ADD/ADHD or whatever, okay, please comment down below and let me know, or send me an email. I will put my email in the description. Just send me whatever you got, okay? But like let's get back to the topic at hand, Nicole. Taylor Hawkins. RIP. Stay healthy. Stop smoking cigarettes. Get sober and stay sober. And one more thing. If you're not sober, you guys, you're still welcome here. I hope you know that. I hope you guys know that I would never judge you no matter what. If you're in active addiction, I love you. If you're a drug user and you're not an addict and you just like to use drugs, I still want you to be here with us because I love telling stories about my drug days, so you'll fit right in with us, okay? I just want everyone to know that y'all are all welcome here. I got a lot of interviews I'm doing this week. You'll see one tonight from Rob DeMeo. Wednesday night, we're going to talk about CPS corruption with Nikki. And Thursday night, Ty from the Jovial Junkies coming back on. Friday, Diana's Life of Addiction is going to come on. Now, Diana's Life of Addiction, she is a homeless mother who's living on the streets, and her daughter records her and tries to get her help, and then she goes back to the streets. So her daughter's going to come on and talk with us on Friday. So y'all be looking for those. They'll be uploaded around 9 or 10 each night, okay? So I got mad interviews for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy them. Don't forget, if you want to join my membership, you guys, all you got to do is click the join button, okay? Click the join button and join my membership. We go live every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central. You can come up on the video. Last week it was me and 2 other girls came up there, and there was like 6 people in the audience. Y'all can all come up there. We talk about recovery. We talk about what's going on in our life. We talk about whatever we want to talk about. But it's only $5.99 a month, and we do a live stream every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, and it's private, okay? Okay. All right, you guys, and if you can't access it, if you don't see a join button up here, you can click the link in my description. It'll take you to my link tree, and then you'll see members only Wednesday meeting. Click that box, and that's how you can join. All right? Love you guys.